Bitcoin has peaked to 79,500 last week. We had a huge move to the upside, but will we see continuation as we enter into the new month? We have a monthly close in a few days' time, and if we can hold the region of 78,500, we could see continuation to the upside. Now, normally when we have a monthly close towards the last week of the month, we see volatility. And that's exactly what we're having right now. Coming onto the weekly time frame, what we can see is we were in this consolidation zone for quite a while. BTC attempts to come out from the consolidation and fails to do so. And then last week, we have a huge bullish engulfing candle and we closed above the consolidation zone, which is a good sign. However, having said that, normally what we can see is even if we have a bullish engulfing and closing outside of this consolidation zone, we could get a bearish engulfing the next week. So what we want to do is pay attention to how this weekly closes and also how the monthly closes. Now, if we can even close above the previous month's high, that is a good sign for us. Now, the previous month's high was around the regions of 76,000. This would be a good sign for us. It would be a bullish sign for us. Having said that, nothing has actually changed for me because now if you look on the weekly time frame, we came just shy of the regions of 80K. And I do think BTC is trolling down here. And there is a possibility that we could move to the downside from here because we've tapped into the 50% dealing range, we've tapped into the fair value gap, we've hit the criteria that we need to, but I would like to see BTC move higher first. Now, if we fail to move higher, my regions are still the same. I'm expecting BTC to come to the regions of 60K and then 50K. This is the area where I will begin to dollar cost averaging. Now, if we move up from here, the regions that I'm looking at are within the regions of 80K to 84K. Now, what we can expect if we go on the daily time frame is we can clearly see we are in bullish order flow. Today, what we had was a failure to sweep these highs down here. So we can imagine the amount of liquidity resting above down here. We're having a very strong bearish day. Now, if we close like this, there's a possibility that we may get a sweep and take out these highs first. Then we'll come down, break off market structure, continuation to the downside. I will be looking for short entries there if we don't get the move to the upside from here. Now, if we get the move to the upside and BTC taps into the regions of between 80 to 84K, I would take a short entry here and I will also take a continuation entry to the downside down here as well. Now, there's no further updates on BTC except a trade that I took on the lower time frame, which I'll show you in another video, the scalp position that I've taken. On the 4-hour time frame, I saw this and I took an entry to the upside, continuation, very safe entry, and I was targeting the highs down here. Now I'll show you in another video the analysis of this entry. I really think you will like these types of entries that I take, and I'm more than happy to show you more of these videos of the scalp positions that I take. Now, nothing else to update on BTC, but I would like to just quickly go on Aptos for 1 second because there was a comment in my previous video to do some analysis on Aptos. Now, Aptos is a great coin. I actually bought this coin in the previous cycle around November 2023. When I bought this, I had a 5x in this region down here. Now, if we look at where Aptos is right now, this is looking very, very good. I know it's very scary because we have just been melting. But if we compare this to some of the other coins that I'm looking at, it's very, very similar. Now, if you're trading this, you need to be very, very careful. And I likely won't trade this, but spot buy is a good way that you can get exposure into this coin because you can buy this coin at the lows that is at right now. And you just need to target just the local highs down here for a 5x. Now, if we go to the highs of here, that's a 15x just down there as well. It's a good coin. Now, looking into a trading perspective, I don't really want to analyze this chart too much because it doesn't look the cleanest. But what we can see is consolidation within this region. If Aptos comes to this region and BTCs around the regions of 80 to 84K, I will look for short to the downside down here. Now, if BTC drops and we get into the regions of 60K or even 50K, I'm expecting Aptos to come and take out these lows down here. And that's where I'll look for a long position. What I do like is how aggressive this bullish move to the upside is. We have created a break of market structure. We haven't swept the lows, however. We've swept these lows, but we haven't swept those lows down here. So there's a possibility that we will come down and sweep these lows before we move to the upside. And if you want me to analyze any other pairs, please let me know in the comment section below. Smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.